Why was Limeade banned? On May 2nd, 2026, he was removed from his admin position and demoted by Quote personally. Despite this, users of the site usually only have a limited idea of the reason why, with the reason not being so specific, as Quote mentions that it was a long time coming. But what did Limeade do? Well, for this video, I plan to tell you the reason why Limeade was banned. While you may think that Quote was decided to be the owner all along, Fruit, the former owner, actually had set Limeade, or 9AOC, to be the owner. This was because Fruit favored 9AOC over Quote. This was likely due to how many events 9AOC would host, including the 113 board event during the Fruit anniversary. Despite this, Fruit decided to give ownership to Quote due to Quote having the experience in coding to maintain the site. All said and done, right? Not really. If you have ever seen the modern site, you will notice that the site's name and the actual domain is not the same. To get on the soyject.party, you have to type soyject.st, when before you would be able to type soyject.party and access the site. The reason behind this is still unknown, however to this day, Fruit still holds the domain. This would be the beginning of Quote's rivalry with Limeade, as Limeade did not intend to be a good admin. Instead, he actually encouraged to anger users of the site and cause problems. Quote didn't take action against Limeade as he feared Fruit would never give the original domain back. Limeade would cause lots of Quote's initial unpopularity, as Limeade would be allowed to do as he pleased. And what he was pleased by was ponies, where in private he advocated for NSFW content of My Little Pony characters to be allowed on the site. Getting to the reason why he was banned, the moment that Quote mentions in his ban reason took place on August 1st, 2025 during the final election of the Dem board. Created in 2024 during the board advent event, Dem was created to be a board where the users could vote for their own admins and create their own rules. This board alone could be its very own video, so I'll just cut to the chase. During the final election of Dem, it would be revealed that he was actually rigging the whole thing, and he was pushing this candidate named FemQuote to allow more ponies and more brimstone content on the board. This candidate eventually did win the election, however it was leaked publicly through emails from Quote that Limeade had rigged the election with Gem Pass accounts, and that he was, for a fact, the supposedly dead admin 9AOC. Limeade freaked out and quickly called an election to delete the board in an attempt to cover his tracks. But honestly, everybody noticed this and he just made it a big humiliation ritual about himself. This was the moment where Limeade was considered to be banned by Quote, but Quote decided to let it go this time. Months passed and Limeade would show up less often. On May 2nd of 2026, Quote would finally ban Limeade after 8 months for the events taking place on Dem. After Limeade began demanding an admin account on the Boorroom, this caused Quote to rethink his decision and immediately remove him from all of the Soysphere. This would result in many changes, including the mention of previously hostile websites like the Swinny on the wiki. For what it's worth, I'd say that Limeade's ban was well deserved, as he clearly held contempt for people who use the site, and would bring a very long stagnation to the site with his bannable off-citing policy. So those are the facts, people. That's everything I have to say about Limeade, and everything I've been wanting to say about Limeade since, not a lot of people know about his ban reason, and I was there for the events of Dem. So, what about you guys? Do you guys know anything about Limeade that I might not know about? I know that he had a lot of involvement in other boards. So what about you guys? Let's hear it from the fans. Leave it in the comments of things that Limeade did. Alright, this is the part of the video where I extend it out to be longer and I don't cut anything. This is the big opinion hour. This is the end of the video where I don't edit anything and I include things that I talk about Limeade for. So Limeade, my personal opinion on him is that, I didn't know much about him at first, but then later on I knew about him. He's, apparently he's just another freak, another freak in the world, another freak in the bucket, making things bad, didn't like site users, just tried to mess with people. I mean, I guess if you're given the opportunity as admin, if you're propped up to be admin and you weren't held to any loyalties, why not just mess with people on the site? Why don't you just let Why don't you just have them be your little ants to play with? Well, you don't do that out of the principle of doing that. Like, come on. Come on, man. You've got to do the most, like, comic book villain thing to do, and be, like, I don't know, just a notably weird fella, you know? It's not a good trait to have. I mean, it's like a storybook character. We have a fucking storybook character as an admin. Like, what the fuck? So, I mean, I was involved in the Dem events. Yeah, and I did get banned around that time, and then I got unbanned after Limeade got banned. So I don't know if that... I'm not given an official reason on why I was unbanned. I was asking on, like, the Kiwi farms. I maybe shouldn't say that part. Maybe that should be cut out. Oh, no, the Kiwi farms. Oh, that's the evil fucking place. But, yeah, no, all the admins are on there, so, you know, you have to weigh your options here. You have to go on sites, you know. But, yeah, so that's pretty much what's up with Limeade. I didn't want to make it all about me because, that's selfish, and I'm talking about things that actually happened. If you guys want an actual video about Dem, that'd be nice. I have more information about Dem than the wiki actually has. Because I was the first president there and whatever. Who cares? I mean, it was a fun board while it lasts. I don't think they should do it again. Just because, I don't know how they do it again without something worse happening. Like a rule being made that's worse, and then it has an even worse outlook on it. Like, at the time we thought the pony thing was already bad, but what if they allow something worse? Like, then what? Who knows, but I'm gonna end the video here. See you guys. I like these videos. They're cool to make.
C.C.B.H.